Hello everyone, Alien Volt here, and I'm playing Warface, or rather taking a look at it. My goal to answer one simple question: is Warface a pay-to-win? Let's take a look at their market and make a determination. First, let's take a look at the three types of currency offered in the game. The first that we're going to look at is the dollars, and you'll see right here I have 1167. That was basically given to me just by doing the tutorial. Next is crown money. Crown money is actually achieved by doing like co-op missions and beating time limits with a decent score on regular, skilled, and hardcore missions. The last currency I'll mention is credits, and that's actually purchased with real dollars. And you'll see it in the store by things that have a K next to them. Now you'll look at this first package right here, the World Cup Medic box. Now what they have basically are grenades, different weapons, body armor suits, and then coins to revive yourself during combat. Sort of like self-revives. Now all of these things are disposable. They're only good for a certain period of time. You don't keep them forever. And they're purchased with credits that are earned in the game by playing the game. Now all these different packages are basically the same thing. The World Cup Engineer box, of course, has all the engineer stuff. The Rifleman, Sniper, Pistol box, it's all the same. You're going to get buffs basically that have durations. They last, anywhere between 7 and 14 days. And they come in a package, so they're discounted. Now when you look at this weapon is actually purchased with K credits. So it's a 7-day weapon, and now compare it to the crown weapon that you actually get through currency earned through completing, timed objectives on co-op modes. That is the most powerful weapon in the game, and they are hands down the most powerful weapons in the game, no matter what you look at. Now, the weapons purchased with the credits, like this R4 up here, compared to the GU2, which is basically close to the same weapon. You'll look that you can purchase that with K credits as well, but you can also purchase it with dollars. So the difference between those two is only like 7 damage, very minimal. Now, but when you look at it compared to the crown currency that's actually purchased, the difference is actually 30 damage. You get further range, the rounds per minute barely drop, equal accuracy, hip accuracy drops slightly, and the clip size is the same. So far this does not look like a pay-to-win game. Now obviously any game that you can purchase items sooner with real cash than farming out, repetitive co-op missions or even PvP matches is going to seem like a pay-to-win. But they have to make their money somewhere. I mean, that's the bottom line. They're giving you a free game. Is it a pay-to-win? I don't think so. Nothing really supports that here so far. Almost everything that you can buy with the credits of real currency you can purchase with the game dollars that you actually earn. With the exception of a couple different weapons that have the K symbol on them, and that's all they're offered. But those weapons are not overpowered at all. Stat-wise, they're barely different from the ones you can buy with the dollars. And fail miserably when compared to items that are purchased with the crown currency. Now when you look at this, the actual dollar stuff that you purchase, this is what they really get out of it. They get to change their face for 7 days. The crown coins give you something unique and different. The real dollars give you something different. And then your regular helmets are just standard helmets that you can purchase with in-game currency. So they're giving you a slightly different appearance according to what kind of currency you actually spend on these items. But if you look, the ones that are cool looking, like with the K credits here or even the crown currency, they have time limitations to it. So you don't get them forever. You get them for a few days, either 1 week or 2 weeks. The other ones are purchased forever, and you can purchase them with either the currency, the credits that you actually pay real dollars for, or currency that you earn in game. Let's take a closer look at the weapons here. So your standard weapon is basically 60 damage that you can get. The first one you can purchase, pretty much the cheapest one. Now when you compare it to other weapons, the damage is very, very similar. Now most of these weapons can actually be purchased with either real dollars or game currency. There are a select few that only offer basically the credits that you pay with real money. But their advantage is very minimal. Not enough to really be affected in the game. Now what you really want in the game, what weapons you want to just dominate, are the crown currency. When you look at this crown currency desert, or eagle eye crown, basically a desert eagle, this thing does 140 damage. You look at the range, it actually increases to 12. The rounds per minute are basically about the same. The aim accuracy is increased, the hip accuracy is the same, and the clip size is barely less. But at 140 damage per round, that's insane. Now you can also buy other things in the game, like melee weapons, and there are some cool different weapons down here, and of course some of them are pretty steep with in-game currency, so it might take you a while to actually farm them, like the katana. Or you could choose to purchase them with real credits, with real money. But not something you would necessarily have to do, and I don't know that there's any benefit to the actual melee damage. It appears to be purely cosmetic, unless they're just not showing the stats of the weapon, which I doubt. So overall, what is my impression of this, or what is my opinion based on my question, is this a pay to win? I think absolutely not. You can purchase things, but no different than PlanetSide 2 or Ghost Recon Online. You can purchase things early with cash if you choose not to sit there and grind them out and farm them, but there's no need to. There's no requirement to. You can still come into this game and play competitively and farm everything out. The actual weapons that you can purchase with the credits, the real currency, is pretty equivalent to your standard weapons that you can purchase with the in-game credits, but nothing to warrant an actual pay-to-win scenario. The overpowered weapons in this game are rewarded with in-game currency. You just have to farm out missions and score well enough to actually get awarded the currency, and then save them up to buy these weapons. And granted, they may only last 14 days, but they're pretty overpowered. Now, is this a game for you? Well, maybe I can answer that in my first impression video. But as far as a pay to win, I don't think so. Is it worth your time to try? Sure, it's free. It doesn't hurt you at all to try it out, outside of just spending a little bit of time to make a determination on your own. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time.